All right, hockey fans, welcome to another edition of Wolves Hockey Show, the #1 rated hockey-themed show on Lakes Region Public Access. Big week ahead, Coach Kuhns.
Yeah.
Getting towards the playoffs.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the team so far?
Feel good. Very good. Yeah. Strong.
Yeah, we had a lot of conference calls this morning. Everybody's getting dialed in, making sure that the rink protocols are all equal and fair. We wouldn't want to, 5 minutes to change the whole outcome of the game,
No, for sure. Very, very important stuff.
Absolutely. We had a great week last week. We had our Wolves Youth Day. We had our U10s, U12s, U14s all in the building, getting some extra ice time during the New Hampshire school recess. Coach, tell me about what we're trying to do with the Wolves Youth Day.
Yeah, I think, like you said, a lot of different groups on the ice there, getting some extra ice, maybe some different voices from a coaching perspective, and all for the younger guys, some potential players in the future for the Wolves program.
I think when we come through all this, the COVID stuff, and things start to get back to normal, I think kids will actually benefit a little bit more with the things we tried to do. Maybe you could have done a tournament here, a tournament there, played out of state, and games are all great, but you get better at practice. And we've been trying to offer more practice time for kids.
Yeah, for sure. Practice is very important if you want to be a better player.
Absolutely. We got a video we're going to show right now. So this was the second Youth Day we've done in the 2020-21 season. Our U10s, U12s, U14s, and the U16s were all out at the Merrill Fair Ice Arena helping out, working on their skills. In addition to the on-ice coaching and skills, we also had the EHLP team, which helped out in the afternoon, providing mentorship to some of the kids, younger kids in the program. It was a lot of fun, worked on a lot of different things, did some off-ice, and was a great experience for all the kids involved. Now, Coach, tell me about the U14s.
U14s, 2 games last weekend, 1-1 tie versus the Monarchs, U14 team, and 4-4 tie against the New Hampshire Avalanche.
That team right now, they'll have their playoffs upcoming this weekend. They have one regulation loss in their entire GSL season. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they've had a great year.
Yeah. We got a couple clips we're going to show you right now. So Coach Guerin brought his troops down to the Tri-Town Ice Arena to battle the New Hampshire Junior Monarchs on Saturday. Really good pace to the game, back and forth action. Here's some of those clips from the game. Video was provided to us by Sue Rogers of Wolfboro, New Hampshire, one of the Wolves' favorite hockey moms. And here's the goal. Great puck to the net, rebound kicks out, Gundy on the doorstep, bingo bango, back of the net. And here's action from Sunday. Wolves are playing the New Hampshire Avalanche down in Hooksett at the Ice Den. Make a nice play to get a puck to the net. Cam Plum on the doorstep. Great finish, great celebration. 4-4 tie for the Wolves. They're looking to keep things going as they head into the playoffs. So good action there, Coach. 4 teams are looking solid. Who's stuck out for you?
Yeah, I think it's a good team effort all weekend. A couple nice goals there. Was that video sped up? Those guys are flying.
I think actually it was dialed down.
Yeah, slow it down, slow-mo.
They got to slow it down so you can actually see what's going on because the pace is so fast.
Yeah, they're looking good, though. It was a good weekend for them.
Definitely.
What did the U16s have last weekend?
The U16s had a light weekend. We had one game on Sunday versus the Northern Cyclones, a team that we wanted to continue to do well against, and we came away with a 3-2 victory. We got a clip of one of the goals we're going to show you right now. About 10 minutes to go in the game, Wolves are down by 1. They make a nice play to keep possession of the puck. Puck goes across the ice to Peyton Vachon. Shoots, follows his rebound, and tucks it home. Great finish by the 6'4" D from Gilmanton, New Hampshire. Nice job, Peyton. Wolves win 3-2. So, Coach, Peyton Vachon, offensive D, came back into the program. He was originally grew up playing in the Lakes region, then went to some different programs, but came back to the Wolves to play at this level. What have you seen out of Peyton all year?
No, I think he's had a good season. He's a big guy, but he moves well, plays hard. So, he's a good player to have.
And he's gotten some game time at the EHLP team, too, so that's showing a nice steady improvement, opportunities to play at older levels. So great job by Peyton.
Definitely.
Speaking of the P team, how did they do last weekend?
P team lost 7-5 versus the Lumberjacks Hockey Club here in Laconia. Had a pretty good start to the game, but probably didn't have the best effort down the stretch.
That team now, in the last 2 weeks, they're 1-1 against that team. We'll be facing them in 2 weeks when the playoffs begin. So that's going to be a battle, that playoff series.
I think it'll be really close, so I think we have a good chance. So
absolutely. We got a clip of a great goal by Drake Adams we're going to show you right now. So here's the offensive zone. The Lumberjacks try to break it out. Good forecheck, disrupts the puck in neutral ice. Wolves take over. Drake Adams steps across the line and says, "I'm just going to send it right into the back of the net." Nice goal, Drake Adams. So, Coach, EHL wrapped up their regular season this week. Tell me about how they did this past week.
Yeah, midweek beat Seacoast 7-4. Last game of regular season beat Vermont Lumberjacks at home. So been a good finish to the season here for the team.
Those last two games are similar to how we played against the Avalanche. We won 3 of the last 4 against the Avalanche. We now won 6 of 9 against our Seacoast Spartans, and won the last game of the season against the Lumberjacks, setting us up for the playoff series, which begins here next week against the Lumberjacks. Tell me who stood out in that in those last week of action.
Yeah, I think really it's been a team effort here. Right? When we have games that we win and have some good results, normally you can look up and down the lineup with a lot of guys who are contributing. I think most games when we've won this year has been a total team effort.
Definitely, and that also gave us an opportunity in that last game because we kind of solidified where we're going to play and who we're going to play to get action for Killer. Killer started in nets, got the win. Tell him about his performance.
Yeah, Liam Kilgallen played great against Vermont. Obviously he's got 2 other goalies on the team who are really strong players for this league. But Liam's had some really good weeks of practices here and deserved to play in the game and played really well.
Definitely. 2 clips we're going to show you of the Lumberjacks game right now.
This was first goal from the last game against the Lumberjacks. Richie Colarusso passed to Dennis Danilov, the star of last week's Wolves hockey show. Nice finish. This clip from the second period of the game against the Lumberjacks. Nice transition. And Jack Lee, first goal of the season. He was very excited. Big goal for the Wolves. Beat the Lumberjacks 5-4.
Coach, great clips there. Coming up here, we got Coach Bates giving our playoff preview for both the EHL and EHLP. Coach, what is the vital role Coach Bates brings to the program? Tell me about his role a little bit.
Yeah, Coach Bates, head coach of the EHL Premier team, assistant coach with the EHL team. Super important part of our program. He's doing a lot. He helps us with kind of having a continuous kind of strategy with all the different levels. That makes it easy for players to transition from one team to the next because they're hearing similar things at practice and during the game. So puts a lot of hours in it at the rink. Also, he billets a few guys on the EHL team. So really, really important part to the program.
Absolutely. Coach Connor Bates is coming up right now.
All right, with me now this week's interview guest, Connor Bates. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
If I'm reading this correctly, Laconia, born and raised. What's it mean to be coaching in your hometown?
I think it's exciting to be able to come back and coach in Laconia. You guys have done a great job here. It's nice to be able to jump on board and help with a good program.
All right, so real reason you're here, playoff preview. First up, EHL Premier, for which you're the head coach of. Tell us about who you got first round matchup, and what do you expect out of the team and your opponent?
Yeah, so we play the Vermont Hockey Club. We'll play game 1 at their place, game 2 in Laconia, Game 3, if necessary, will be in Vermont. We've played that team tough all year. We've had a lot of one-goal games. I wouldn't expect anything different here in the playoffs.
What's it going to take for the Premier team to come out on top against the Lumberjacks?
I think the most important thing for us is to have a complete group effort. We need everyone on the team playing their best, contributing. When we get 20, 21 guys playing the right way and playing hard, we're a tough team to beat.
All right, so for the other team, the EHL team for which you are the assistant coach also has a first round against the Lumberjacks. What do you expect out of that series?
Yeah, I think that's going to be another good series. I think that series is going to be very fast paced. The difference in that series could be special teams, I think.
Yeah, definitely should be an exciting first round for both teams. EHL Game 1 will be here in Laconia on Monday, right? So that should be pretty exciting. Now, switching gears a little bit, you have 3 guys on the EHL team living at your house. First off, who are the guys?
We have the captain of the EHL team, Donnie Feldman, Jack Ennis, and Andrew the Milkman Lantry.
Andrew the Milkman Lantry. So first off, what's up with the nickname there, Andrew?
I've never seen anyone drink as much milk as that guy. It's truly incredible.
Yeah, a lot of protein, a lot of dairy.
3-4 gallons a week.
Yeah, that's shocking, to be honest. All right, well,
never broke a bone.
So that's true. That's good.
Maybe they're onto something there.
Good to know. So for all the kids watching at home,
drink up.
Maybe not 3 to 4 gallons. All right, thanks, Coach Bates.
So, Coach, this might be before your time, but there used to be commercials in the 80s of a kid when he was like really scrawny, 7 years old, looking in the mirror, drinking a thing of milk and saying, when I'm big and strong, when I'm older, I'm going to be drinking milk. And then she scrolls to him later and he's big and strong and he's got a big girlfriend. Do you think, or not a big girlfriend, an attractive young female. Do you think that applied to Andrew? That made an impact, that kind of commercial? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. Andrew's playing well for us down the stretch here. He's a very fast skater.
Yes.
So he'll be important here going into the playoffs.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of the playoffs, we have our playoff seeding finalized, and we have our finals where it's going to be finalized. Tell me about what the playoff picture looks like for the EHLP team first.
So EHLP, first round matchup against the Lumberjacks Hockey Club. Lumberjacks have home ice. So they'll be playing Game 1 up in Waterville. Game 2 will be here in Laconia. If necessary, Game 3 up in Waterville.
Now we get through, I think we can do it. We get through the Lumberjacks here. We'd be playing the Avalanche, an opportunity to go down after that to the Frozen Finals. Now tell me about what it looks like for the EHL team.
EHL is also drawing the Lumberjacks, except the Wolves have home ice advantage because finished in second place. So Game 1 in Laconia. Game 2 would be up in Waterville, and then if necessary, Game 3 Friday night in Laconia.
Now the other series will be the Seacoast Spartans versus the Avalanche, and we would then, if we get past the Lumberjacks, which I think we can do, if we do that, we'd then play the winner of that series. The winners of those, that next series would go to where, Coach?
That'd be the Frozen Finals in Philadelphia. Definitely one step at a time, though, here. Absolutely. For sure.
Absolutely. It'd be exciting stuff to look forward to, though, and definitely fans are allowed in the building for the playoffs as long as you mask up. So hopefully we have some of that Laconia home crowd for us, cheering us on.
Yeah, definitely. I think we have best fans in the league. So
absolutely.
Game 1 is Monday at noontime. Take extra long lunch break.
Yep.
Head over to the old Merrill Fay Arena.
And some of our most loyal fans have been sitting the year out.
Yeah.
We respect that decision, but I think
tuning in on Hockey TV though.
I think they've been tuning in on Hockey TV, but they can get a ticket here. The tickets are still available. If Chuck Tucker wants to come out, his seat's still available too.
Yeah, we got his seat saved for him. So looking forward to see Chuck in the building again.
Absolutely. Coach, tell me what we got coming up here for the U14s.
U14s, Tier 2, U14 state playoffs.
Yeah.
Should be a good one. How about U16?
U16, we got what could be our final 2 regular season games here against the Valley Junior Warriors. The U16 team moved to Exeter because that's where most of the kids are from. So that's an in-state opponent now. And we're playing them 2 home games Saturday and Sunday. What do the P have?
So P has a few more games here in the regular season, taking on the Avalanche. Actually, 4 more games prior to the start of the playoffs. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. So they'll have a good chance to play some more games in preparation for that playoff matchup.
Now the opposite of that is the EHL team. EHLP is going to be playing games right up until their first round matchup. EHL has the week off before they start their playoff matchup on the 8th. What is the EHL doing this week to prepare for the playoffs?
Yeah, so we're 1 week out from game 1. So we're definitely running through practice and working out, just having the guys try to peak for Monday. And also we know who we're playing, so we'll prepare for that opponent as well with video and different stuff in practice.
Be a great week of preparation, that's for sure. Can't wait to get to the playoffs, though. It'll be exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good games for sure.
Now, getting a lot of emails from different parents, mostly here in the state of New Hampshire, about our tryouts coming up. Coach, you can register on the website. We have tryouts for all our age groups, from U14, U15, U16, U18, and then our split midgets. Coach, tell me a little bit about the tryouts.
Yeah, so tryouts are starting the week of March 15th. We have U15 and U16s are trying out on the 15th. U14 is on the 16th. And then our U18 team is on the 17th. Those 3 are up in Waterville Valley just for the tryouts. And then on the 18th, our split midget tryouts will be here in Laconia at Merrill Fay Arena. And I know a lot of guys have signed up, but you definitely want to come out and skate. It's at an affordable price, so should be a good time on the ice and a good opportunity for players in this area to play at a high level.
Absolutely. And we're doing kind of a mix this year of having those 1-day tryouts in Waterville, and then also bringing kids in for a day or 2 and seeing and experiencing the program. A lot of the questions I get about the youth teams is, what does a typical week look like, or a typical day look like? Coach, what do you think separates the Wolves from a lot of the other programs in terms of our daily structure?
Yeah, I think it's the amount of ice time and quality of coaching. The guys can do skills and their team practices during the week. With our gym, which is right next to the arena here, really good chances to improve as a player.
Absolutely. We got a clip we're going to show you that we made last March when we were on lockdown or quarantine to show our facilities to out-of-area kids looking to try out for the Wolves. We'll show you that to you right now.
Normally at this time of the year, we have people coming in for campus tours, visits, checking out our area. This year is a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through, show you our different Wolves facilities, and show you that we have everything you need right under one roof.
For more information and to register for our youth tryouts, you can go to our website, any-wolveshockey.com.